Just like a FYI, a heads up, disclaimer, if you are not willing to do both a daytime routine and a nighttime routine, you know, wash your face twice a day and apply a sunscreen before you leave your house in the morning, then all of these routines and these products that I'm recommending to you are pretty much bumpkiss. They're useless. If you are not willing to do what it takes, which is putting on SPF every single day and taking it off every single night, then you are doing yourself a huge disservice, and you're not lightening hyperpigmentation, you're not fixing dark skins, you're not helping your the appearance of your pores. You're not doing all that stuff. You are actually just, you know, taking your money and pouring it down the drain, okay? You might as well take your dollars and instead of buying that really expensive serum, you know, just go and flush it down the toilet. Or better yet, give it to me because I will very gladly take it off your hands. So, like, the #1 anti-aging product on the market right now is sunscreen. Because there's nothing better than prevention when it comes to aging. And this will help prevent the signs of aging. Wrinkles, loss of collagen, the breakdown, the oxidation of your skin. This, you know, prevents it all. So if you're not willing to at least put on an SPF before you leave your house, then I can't help you. And I don't believe that the SPF you get from your makeup is enough. I always believe that you need to apply a separate SPF. That's just kind of how the cookie crumbles, because the amount of makeup you'd have to put on to get the efficacy of the SPF that is in that product is way more than you apply on a daily basis. I don't care if you even cake makeup on, man, and you use like 4 pumps of foundation. I don't care, because you need way more than 4 pumps of sunscreen to get the efficacy that you need. I actually use a good amount of sunscreen, like a good globule of sunscreen for my face. So, okay, off the soapbox. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Akachi Anago, and yeah, that's it. There's supposed to be something tagged to that. Whatever. Welcome to today's video. This video is specifically made for those family and friends who have been calling me and asking me for recommendations on starting a skincare routine or skincare products. So this is the first part in a series of videos that I will be doing this year to help introduce people into creating your own personalized skincare routine. This is 5 steps you do in the morning and 5 steps you do in the night. Okay, if you guys are not even willing to do twice a day skin thing, then like this video is obviously not for you. You have to be willing to at least put in the minimum work of washing your face twice a day and having a routine you do in the morning and at night. Okay, something that my family members also ask me that is kind of embarrassing for me is that they'll ask me, oh, what am my sister using? And I could tell them what I recommended my sisters to use. And then they'll ask me, what's your mom using? And then I'm like, nothing. And they're like, wait, your mom doesn't use any skincare? I was like, nope, that lady does absolutely, well, not absolutely nothing, but she doesn't have a steady routine, but her skin is flawless. And whatever, you know, that's her genes that she just didn't pass down to any of her kids. So I'm still holding that against her. But whatever. I happen to love my skincare routine and I'm used to it, and it's just life now. So I will be introducing to you both a daytime routine and a nighttime routine. And these are only 5 steps. 5 steps in the morning and 5 steps at night. I have brought this down as much as I can do personally. The typical American routine is 3 steps, which is cleanse, tone, and moisturize. I feel like it's missing a few things in those steps, both for the morning time and the nighttime. So I added 2 more that I feel like makes it a more well-balanced and effective skincare routine, especially for beginners, and especially if you have hyperpigmentation that you actually want to work on and things like that. So this is a routine that I have put together for you guys, and these are the products that I'm currently using that would fit this routine. Okay, so that is the introduction to this video. Very, very long introduction. So I will get right on it. So let's first start as you would start your day, which is the morning routine. So the first thing I do in my 5-step morning routine would be to wash my face. I do wash my face in the morning with a cleanser. Some people believe in the philosophy of just, rinsing your face with water. I don't believe in that philosophy. I sweat at night. There's a bit of skin cellular turnover. I have skincare already on my face from the previous night, so I believe in washing my face with a cleanser. And what I'm currently using is the Body Shop Seaweed Deep Cleansing Gel Wash. And this particular one is $16, I think, currently right now. It does foam. It is a pH balanced cleanser, foaming cleanser, but the lather is very small. This is not like a huge, like whipped cream type of lather. It's a very, very small suds thing, and it's for people who still want the suds, because technically having surfactants in your skincare, especially your face wash, is not good for your skin. Surfactants are good for washing dishes, not good for your skin. Okay, I do have alternatives listed in the description box below, so please refer to that. So after cleansing my skin, step 2 is exfoliating my skin, and I always use a chemical exfoliant for this. So I use an exfoliating toner, and the one I'm using right now is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution, and I believe this was $8 on the Ordinary website. You can only order this online, unfortunately. You can't get it in store. The cleanser you can get in store, or you can order it online. This is a very good beginning exfoliating toner. You never want to start too harsh when you're doing a chemical exfoliant. Glycolic acid is really good at resurfacing the surface of your skin. After I exfoliate, I hydrate, which is basically when I use a hydrating toner. I use 2 toners. So that is step number 3, hydrating toner, hydration, which I have titrated into this bottle. It is actually this product right here. This is a Japanese skin lotion. In Japanese skincare, things that they call term lotion are all this watery texture, and it's not like your traditional lotion in the American sense. Lotions are actually like the Japanese version of hydrating toners, and they're actually more than that. They're actually very much more advanced than just a simple hydrating toner. The one that I'm using has some clarifying abilities in it, as well as hydrating. It has hyaluronic acid as well as fermented rice water, so it does have a bit of fermented skincare in it, which helps your skin. There's bunches of videos about the great thing about fermented skincare, and I think I will link in the description box below a YouTuber that talks about fermented skincare and the beauties of that. So it comes in this big bottle. You can get this big bottle on Amazon for like $10. The price fluctuates, but you get like 500 milliliters, which is a lot of ounces. I think it's more than 8 ounces. Yeah, it's like way more than 8 ounces. It's actually 16 ounces. You get around 16 ounces of product. And I titrated into this spray bottle because I like to spray my hydrating toners. I don't like to like put it on my hand and like put it on my face, or I don't like to put it on a cotton pad and swipe it on my face. I only like to do that with my exfoliating toners. For my hydrating toners, I like to spray it on my face and then pat it in. I feel like it's much more pleasurable experience doing it that way. However, it does come with a pump that you can just pump it out. I've currently like locked it, so it is travel friendly because you can lock the pump, but I wouldn't travel with this because the pump could easily be unlocked. I'm not going to unlock it right now because it's a pain to lock it back. So like you can just take one pump it out in your hands and then like pat it on your face. But I feel like that's always a bit more messy. Not more messy. I always feel that's a bit messier, and I just enjoy spraying my face and really dousing my face in it. And when I am using this product, I make sure I spray everywhere, including my neck and like the tops of my chest. So I really do go all out on it, and I make sure I do it until I spray it until my face is kind of like dripping wet. So I don't just go for like 1 or 2 spritz, I just go hams on it. So that is step number 3, my hydrating toner. Step number 4 is to moisturize. After I have departed water content onto my skin, water-based content onto my skin, then I will go with something that has a little bit of oil, an oil-water emulsion that has a bit of occlusives that will help to trap the moisture into my skin and prevent it from evaporating out into the air, so that the moisture I put on my face stays on my face for a longer period of time, and I don't get that dry, crackly feeling. And it also helps to keep me from becoming oily, because I do have an oily skin type. If I didn't say that in the beginning, sorry. I do have an oily skin type, and I find that what causes me to oil is sometimes ingredients and products that causes my oil glands to over secrete, or it can be because of my water to oil balance is out of shape. So I have to add more water to my skin so that my skin doesn't feel like it's too dry and overproduce oil. So I'm all about the moisture, because I find the more moisture I put into my skin, the less oil I produce in general. So for step number 4, my moisturizer, I use the Dr. JART Plus Ceramidin Liquid Moisturizer. This comes in multiple forms. This was bought in Sephora, and I think this was $30-something. So this is not cheap. This is more than my $20 price mark, unfortunately. It comes in liquid, it comes in a cream, it comes in an oil balm. It comes in a lot of different forms. They even have a Ceramidin lip balm. It plumps and seals moisture in the skin so that for dull, dry skin. Again, anything that gives me moisture, I use it, whether I'm oily skin or dry skin. I feel like moisturizing products are for all skin types. So don't knock a product just because it says it's for dull, dry skin. I don't believe in that hype. I don't believe in that adage. And last step I do in the morning, step number 5, is I apply an SPF. And the SPF I'm currently using right now is the Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Jelly SPF 50 Plus PA Quadruple Plus. This is one of the most important steps in your skincare routine. Not willing to leave your house and you dare step out your house without putting on sunscreen, I can't help you. Okay, if you have dark spots you want to cure, and you're like don't want your wrinkles to get deeper, and you're like dealing with acne and all these things, and you're asking me for product recommendations, but you don't want to put on SPF before you leave your house, I can't help you. Because if you put on all these products and you do all these steps, but you don't protect your face before you leave your house, then all that hard work you just put in, poof, it's for nothing. Okay, it's pretty much a useless endeavor. So I'm just gonna tell you at the 12-minute mark, if you're not willing to put on some SPF and leave the house every single day with SPF, if you're leaving your house, put on an SPF, then, you know, my routine is just not going to work for you. My recommendations are just not going to work for you. And this disclaimer should have probably been in the beginning, but like, I'm not a doctor or anything. I'm just a skincare enthusiast. That word is always so hard for me to say, but I really, really like skincare. I really, really like it. And, you know, again, like I said, this video was inspired because I have a lot of family members that are asking me, you know, what do you use on your skin? And, you know, what can I use for this and that? And this video is just to build a introductory beginner level skincare routine. Now we can start talking about our nighttime routine, and which is also 5 products. Now this is a stripped down, no frills, no extras skincare routines. So these things have no serums or anything like that. They're just basically focusing on building a good foundation of skincare, which is learning to clean your skin properly, moisturize it properly, and protect your skin properly. So your nighttime routine is no frills either, but it's still 5 steps, okay? And 2 of those steps are cleaning. The first step is to remove your makeup and your sunscreen, okay? If you didn't wear makeup, but you wore sunscreen, you need to double cleanse. If you didn't leave your house and therefore didn't put on any SPF, but you wore like a little bit of makeup, like let's say you wore like a little bit of powder on your face just to stop yourself from being a sweaty, greasy mess, then you can do a 1 wash. However, if you wore sunscreen, you have to do 2 washes. Even if you didn't wear makeup, so far as the fact that you put on SPF, you have to do a double cleanse because SPF is made to adhere to your skin, and it is something that takes a bit more work to work off your skin, to take it off. I'm sorry. I mean, especially if you put on makeup. I mean, this makeup look, this took a bit of time to put together, but you don't spend all the time putting together a makeup look only for you to just think 1 wash gets it off, because it does not. You need 2. So the products that I use to remove my makeup are twofold. I don't like using wipes. I'm not going to say never, but I don't like recommending wipes to people. I believe that for you to get a thorough cleanse, you can't use a wipe. However, I do understand that some people, like, you know, there's always those days when you come back home and you're just so tired. You're just so tired and so lazy, you just don't want to deal with doing a makeup routine. Or you travel. I can see wipes have their place, but I don't think that they should be in your daily routine, so I don't have any wipes to recommend to people today. However, one of the things that I do use to remove my makeup, specifically my eye and lip makeup, is this simple dual effect eye makeup remover. This little guy. I would not really recommend this. I think I got this for $7 or $8 while I was getting the micellar water. I love the simple micellar water. I'm out of it right now and actually probably have to get a new one. But I don't like their eye makeup remover just because it doesn't remove mascara as effectively. Like, it doesn't even remove eye makeup that effective. Like, I have to use like 2 cotton rounds for each eye. Actually, like 2 or 3 cotton rounds for each eye, and I still am picking off mascara at the end of my cleanse. So I do not recommend this to anybody. If you're looking for a really good one, Clarins does a really beautiful one, and you don't have to buy their full size. You can actually get their little travel size. It's much more affordable, and it will last you longer because you don't use that much. But yeah, I would say Clarins is good. The L'Oreal has a really good one. Oh my gosh, L'Oreal one was like my holy grail for like the longest time until I went cruelty free, and then now I no longer use L'Oreal products. That's for another day, you know, hoodle. So yeah, it's another day's thing. Just buy any eye makeup remover. I always like having a separate one just because I find that I haven't found a lot of makeup removers that don't sting my eye or anything like that. I wear contact lenses, so I'm very, very careful about what goes inside here into my eyeballs. Makeup remover that I use to then remove the rest of my face and my sunscreen off is another item from the Body Shop, the Body Shop Vitamin E Cream Cleanser. And this is also $16. It is what it says it is, a cream cleanser. It's like, it really doesn't smell like nice. It just smells like a lotion. So it is a lotion consistency. So you just squeeze out a globule, rub it between your hands, and then spread it over your face and kind of massage it over your face. Take a hot washcloth and use it to wipe off your face, and you will remove your makeup and everything off your skin. It is a very good and a mild, gentle makeup remover. It removes all your makeup at the same time keeping your skin nice and moisturized. It's just very, 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 very gentle. I really, really like it because it's just like, and it's like a very clean formulation. Like, there's nothing really too wrong with the ingredients in here, like from what I've seen. And I just generally like it. It's a very no frills, nothing type of cleanser. So if you're looking for a makeup remover, I do recommend that. So that is the first step of makeup removal, of cleansing. So the second step is your second cleanse, and this is where your morning cleanser comes back into play, because I always like to have an oil-based cleanser, which this is. It's just like a lotion, oil, watery emulsion type of thing. And then I like to have like a water-based cleanser, which is like more of a cleanser that suds, has a little bit of foaming or lathering action that isn't oil-based, pretty much. So I go back to this guy to clean my face. Step number 3, after you do your 2 cleansing routines, step number 3 is kind of the same thing you do after you finish cleansing in your morning routine, which is you exfoliate with a chemical exfoliator, which is this ordinary glycolic acid 7% toning solution. Same thing you used in the morning. And then the last 2 steps is kind of the same things you would do in the morning, sans the sunscreen, because you don't need to protect your skin again since you're not stepping out into sunlight. It's nighttime. Your hydrating toner, which is basically this thing titrated into this bottle that I use and I spray all over my face, and you moisturize. And that's it. That is your simple, pared down, beginner level routine with minimal amount of products and as affordable as I could go in what I'm currently using products. Again, I will have more, excuse me, orange burp. I'll have more affordable options and alternatives in the description box below. So do not fail to check those out. I do have an extra product here, and I use this mostly for spots, which is this Differin gel. You can get, this is it says it's like a dapaline gel. Basically it's a retinol. It's a pharmaceutical grade retinol product that you can get over the counter. It was made over the counter in 2016. And this is $15. This tube size, which is the 0.5 ounce, the half ounce size. The other size, I don't know if it's a full ounce or if it's like an ounce, and I think it's a 1.7 ounces. It's like 20 something dollars. I use this as a spot treatment gel. It also works very, very well on resurfacing scars and stuff like that. So you can use it as like a spot treatment gel on like your acne, if you have an acne spot coming up, or any spots you have coming up on your face, really, not just acne ones, but like sometimes I have like this rough patch that happens on my chin for some weird reason, or happens along my nose. I put this on there and it like takes care of it very quickly. And I also use it on my acne scars, and it really has helped to fade those acne scars a lot. So that's like my like added thing, and this is like an extra step. You don't always use this. You only use it if you have an acne or scars, or like, you know, little places you want to like pinpoint and treat. So that's it. Again, I want to just say that all these products that I have talked to you guys about, mostly you kind of like ignore the products, and just I want you guys to pay attention to the steps you're doing. So in the morning, there's 5 steps. You need to cleanse, exfoliate, hydrate, moisturize, and protect with SPF. And at night, you need to oil cleanse, then water cleanse, exfoliate, hydrate, and moisturize. It's really the steps that are important. The products that can be used in these steps are very, very interchangeable, and just know that this is a beginner routine. I feel like it's a very good beginning routine, and I wanted to start you guys off with something small and compact so that it's easy for you guys to incorporate it into your everyday routine. I know some of my family members who I'm making this video for don't have a current routine at all, and so I didn't want to make it too elaborate, and I didn't want to put too many products, and I didn't want to make it too complex. So from here, you know, we can grow, and maybe, you know, one day we can just sit and chat skincare, you know, and be like, this is the thing that's coming out this year, you know, like I think 2016, like what was very popular skincare ingredient was donkey milk. Yeah, like I can't talk to my fam about that. Like they just look at me and they're like, what? And I just can't talk to them because like they don't even understand what I'm talking about. But, you know, hopefully through these videos, you know, you guys can become fellow skincare enthusiasts like I am. Yeah, we can just talk skincare together. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that, you know, you will follow me along in this series. And again, I'm saying that I make this video for my family members, but of course, since I'm posting it on YouTube, it's for anyone to watch, irregardless of your level of skincare expertise or knowledge. But I do want to put a disclaimer out there just in case, because I didn't put this in the beginning. I want to say it now. I'm not a skincare expert. I am a skincare enthusiast. I'm somebody who's very passionate about skincare, and I have been like researching and, you know, finding out about skincare and testing out products and spending a lot of my cash on skincare since I was in college, and that was probably like 5 or 6 years ago. And, you know, look how far I've gone now. From like buying $5, $6 products to like buying real expensive products, which I'm not going to tell you the highest amount I spent on skincare because, you know, my mama might watch this. But I do want to, you know, caution you guys. There is this adage that is always showing up on skincare blogs, which is YMMV, your mileage may vary. I do want to say that to you guys. Your mileage with these products may definitely vary. You might not get the same response, you might not get the same results that I have gotten with these products as you guys. I mean, you guys might break out with one of these products or something like that, but you know what? That's why I give you guys a lot of alternatives, and, you know, this is a discovery period. You go, you find out what works for you, what doesn't work for you, you use up products, you know, it's fun. Fun things. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Peace. Deuces.